Hey, this is Joseph with Engadget. I'm here at CES 2013 with Sony Mobile, and they're just showing off the XPERIA ZL, which is the cousin to the XPERIA Z. Now, the two phones are essentially the same, except the major differences here are that this does not carry the waterproof and dust rating of the XPERIA Z. We have a 5-inch 1080p HD display, and you can see here yourself, that display actually takes up about 75% of the front face here on the phone. One of the unique design elements of this handset is that down here at the bottom you can see is the front-facing camera. So that's sort of a unique placement we haven't seen before on smartphones. Inside there is a 1.5 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 Pro processor, which is exactly the same as the XPERIA Z. So don't think you're getting gypped if you opt for the XPERIA ZL. But it does miss out on that omni-balance design. So here you can see this is the particular white version. It will also come in black. It doesn't have that sort of like all-over symmetry with the black and sort of the reflections. This has a nice contoured back. It's a soft touch plastic. And you can see over here we have a port. This is an MHL micro USB. And then if we turn it over to the side over here, you can see here's the volume rocker. In the middle you have this circular power button that going forward we were told all Sony mobile phones on the XPERIA line will be carrying. And then down here is the sort of notable addition to the XPERIA ZL is a dedicated camera button that the XPERIA Z actually does not feature. And once again, just like on all the latest XPERIA phones, if you hold, it will do that sort of very fast launch for the camera. Alright, and then around back, you can see up here is the 13 megapixel camera featuring the Exmor RS sensor, which is a bump up from the Exmor R. And this actually provides HDR for 1080p video, which is also something new for phones right now. And then down here at the bottom is a sort of a covered flap that you can just pop open. And you can see that's where you'll put in your micro SD and the SIM card slot. Alright, so what we're looking at here is Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean. Of course, it will be upgradable in the future as those updates are made available by Sony Mobile. And here on the home screen, you can see we have a few Sony media apps that were introduced. They've been pre-configured. This won't necessarily look like this out of the box, but these will also be in your app drawer when you launch the phone. So we have Walkman, we have Album, Movies, and PlayStation Mobile. Going inside into the app drawer, you'll see quite a few more like Play Memories online. There's also a remote control app. This does feature the infrared, so you can go ahead with any Sony compatible TV and use this as your remote control. One other major addition to this is the camera software. Sony now features something called Superior Auto, which is on by default, and when you're sort of moving the camera around, it can detect the different situations. So if it's low light, it will automatically alert you to that and swap into that mode. We'll do the same if there's a lot of motion, it'll go into a speed mode. We were moving the phone around, we saw it go into infant mode. Not quite sure what that means. Alright, so this phone will be available globally in Q1, so you can expect to see it by the end of March. It is just a little bit heavier than its big brother, the XPERIA Z. It's about 9.8 millimeters, and it weighs about 151 grams. But all in all, it's an excellent showing from Sony Mobile. So I'm Joseph with Engadget. Look forward to this. Thanks.